evening, everyone. Today, I would like to share what I learned from a Zoom Bible study this evening. Brother Eli talked extensively on tithing, he first of all started with God's creation. He said God did not prohibit man from eating any of his creation. In fact, that the animals, the birds of the air, and the sea creatures were created to sustain man. That every creature of God is good and was made to sustain man. First Timothy chapter 4 verse 4. And he also used Noah as a case study. Even in the days of Noah, God did not prohibit Noah from eating any. Genesis chapter 9 verse 2. After which he went to tithing, and he said tithing was commanded by God to be given to the Levites. The Levites are the priests of God to the Israelites. The Levites are the priests of God to the Israelites. So tithing was a commandment that was made for the Israelites. And God commanded that they should take the Levites should take the tithes from their brethren only. I mean, it's the Israelites, people who God has placed them over. So as in our current dispensation as Christian, we are not under the law of Moses. We are not supposed to pay tithe to our Levites. Rather, every tithing that we give should be from our hearts. The Bible says that if the priesthood is changed, the law must also change. Hebrews chapter 7 verse 12. That if the priesthood change, the law must also change. And Eli made me understand that both the Old Commandment and the Old Testament and the New Testament are both law of God, and none of them contradicts themselves. Rather, the Old Testament paved way for the New Testament. And God has commanded us not to eat fat that are from every creature. That is the only thing that God commanded us not to eat. God said that all fat are His. All these teachings today are the doctrines of God from Brother Eli, and the Bible cannot be considered obsolete or outdated, because it covers the entirety of the whole world, even unto the end of age. Matthew chapter 28 verse 20. The Old Testament spoke of the New Testament, so no man should neglect any of the Testament. And God made the new covenant to the dwellers of the house of Israel, not only to those who are from Israel. Jeremiah chapter 31 from verse 31 to 34 talks about how the Old Testament paved way for the New Testament, and no one should neglect both of them. And the commandment of God in the New Testament was made for those who dwell in the house of Israel, not just for the Israelites. It means if maybe I am from Nigeria and I dwell in US, that if the commandment was for every dwellers of US, I will be part of that covenant. So it is not only for the Israelites, but for all those that dwells in Israel. And God said that they will be His people. That means we were not His people before. Remember, the Israelites are the only people that God called His people, and He said we will be His people. It means we were not His people before. First Peter chapter 2 from verse 9 to 10. One umbrella made me understand that one way you can know a true preacher is that he teaches strictly from the Bible. He doesn't neglect any of the Testament, and he does not add nor subtract from the Bible. He believes in both the Old and New Testament. First John chapter 4 verse 1 says that we should try every spirit. Thank you, and God bless you.